Bottom of the sixth, Brendan Garula comes back out on the mound for the Comets. He'll be facing Spencer Stroll to lead it off. And he is, after struggling the first two innings, he's gone three straight scoreless. Working into the sixth now, gets a swing and a miss on Stroll. 0-1 count. And now a breaking pitch lined into the outfield, coming up to make the play. Out number one. Nice play made by Sean Krukenberg.
Yeah, good job on the run. He covers a lot of territory over and right, and it's a good quick first out. Grew up to 82 pitches, so likely probably going to finish the inning. I mean, he's gotten better all game long, but unfortunately his struggles early, particularly in the second inning, that's kind of what has hurt the Comets.
Strike one dealt now to Trent Ruffing. Coming into this game, batting only 196.
It's just not tough for pitchers to get adjusted playing in just such a huge ballpark, a minor league ballpark. Not used to it, but
couple of inside pitches that looked questionable, but both called strikes now. That's an 0-2 count on Trent Ruffing.
I don't know where the strike zone is. I mean, originally I thought it was outside. Might be inside now. I don't know.
And Ruffing finally fouls one off, is able to make contact, stay alive. But, I have to agree with you on that one. Still an 0-2 count. That one fired in the dirt, no question. That was a ball. First ball of the AB. On deck, they would turn it over to the top of the lineup and Keegan Holstrom. And now the 1-2 on Ruffing. That one's lined into center field. Coming in as West. He'll have no problem making that play for out number two. A couple of fly outs and two quick outs for Brendan Garula. But now he'll face Holstrom, .415 batting average.
Yeah, going back to the top of the order, and he singled and scored back in the second to go along with a hit by pitch and a fly out. And a great day on the mound as well.
Fastball swung on and missed by Holstrom, 0-1.
He's pitched 6 innings, only giving up 1 run against the number 1 ranked team in the state. That's Holstrom, and maybe he's a little motivated. I'm sure all these Grove City players were a little motivated when they saw like Brendan Garula, player of the state in Ohio, and they came out and they wanted to prove him wrong, and that's what they've done so far.
1-2 count now on Holstrom. Holstrom will line that, jumping and not able to make the play is left, and it'll be a single into right. And the great day for Keegan Holstrom keeps going with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up two teams with terrific seasons, both teams winning their respective conferences. And here we go in overtime. Oldacre gets the tip over to Parrish. Mason starts overtime with the ball. Parrish will try to set up the offense over on the right wing. Dribble it around the world to the left wing, looking for Johnson in the corner. Braden Johnson thought about a 3 inside. Oldacre now. Double team's going to go up with it. That's good. Mason gets the scoring started first. 49-47 to start the overtime period.
Wow, great job down low from Oldacre. Comets just doing what they've done all year long. And a beautiful finish there. Puts them ahead by 2.
Now here's Reynoldsburg trying to match. Maury Russell in the corner. Some bad spacing issues. She's going to go. That drive's good. And one for Maury Russell.
What a response. Anything you can do, I can do better mentality from Russell. And that wipes out Oldacre's bucket for the Comets.
Maya Perry was right next to her in the corner as maybe a little bit of a decoy. She was looking like she was injured, and that may have distracted the Comets a little bit. That was a weird play. But Perry has a chance to take the lead for Reynoldsburg now, and she's not able to rebound Oldacre. We stay tied, 49-49, 3:17. Comets have the ball. Parrish will slowly bring it across the timeline for the Comets and get the screen over to the left wing. Looks inside to the middle free throw line to Johnson, over to Resig on the corner. Johnson trying to hand it off to the freshman Parrish. She gets it now on the right wing. 2:54 to go, 49-49. Maddie Parrish, a couple of crossovers, trying to make a move. Great defense, though, from Ramos. Dribbles it all the way back towards the half-court line and gets it over to Rezic. Rezic gets the screen now into the corner, down low. Oldacre again leaves Parrish open. Rosano, good ball movement to Oldacre. Oldacre layup, no good. Rebound battled for and taken by Russell. Reynoldsburg on the other direction. Russell, the start and the stop. Her layup's good. Reynoldsburg takes the lead. 51-49 with 2:20 to go. Parrish having trouble getting it inbound, and that pass is stolen. Layup's good for Perry. 53-49, Reynoldsburg leads. Change of events here with 2:09.
There's a bad sequence there from the Comets, unfortunately, and kind of a killer. Now down by 2 possessions and 2 minutes to go.
Oldacre down low, the drop step. She gets fouled going up. It'll go to the line, shooting 2. Every single possession of the overtime period has gone down low to Oldacre. And these are 2 big free throws coming up for the senior. McDonald's All-American.
Oldacre back to the free throw line again, where she's been all night.
First free throw rims out, no good. The deficit stays at 4 for the Comets. She'll get another try here, try to make it 1 possession. And she does. 53-50. Reynoldsburg ball with 1:55 to go in the overtime period. Mason with a little bit of a press over on the sideline. They get it up to Ramos. Ramos had Rosano spinning, gets it over to Russell in the corner. Russell crossover, pull up Jay, that's good. Maury Russell playing one heck of an overtime period. Reynoldsburg leads by 5.
First down.
Twins to both sides in a new set of downs. Going to be a handoff to the right side. Jordan Jackson, he's back in the game. And he'll be stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
And Caden Evans was the first Comet to get there. This Comet defense in the second half started to play with more tenacity. Playoff jitters are out. You're down on the scoreboard. It's win or go home. This isn't the regular season anymore. And guys like Caden Evans trying to advance one more week in their career.
Second and long. Talon Fisher to keep it himself. In the backfield, brought down. A swarm of Comets and a flag. Thought I saw a flag. May have just been a towel from the player.
And Fisher was just shoved over there. It's hard to tell who because so many Comet defenders got there. This Fairfield O-line has been hot and cold. Sometimes the Comets can't get any pressure, and then there's other times, like right there, where there's 5+ defenders in the backfield. And now 3rd and 13, you're putting your team in another poor position.
Another big third down and another play that feels like the biggest of Mason's season up to this point. Twins on both sides. Fisher will pass. Looking right, almost pressure. Got to him, intercepted by Caden Evans. Caden Evans has some room, makes a man miss. Will bring the tackler to the 45-yard line. Comets take over.
And what about that? Comets get a lot of pressure. Talon Fisher makes an inaccurate throw, and Caden Evans, the senior captain, the linebacker, makes a play in coverage with that huge interception, taking it back. Now the Comets down 7 on the scoreboard, all the momentum in their favor around midfield. Things are looking great for Mason.
That's exactly the moment Caden Evans was looking for. A senior linebacker gets his chance to step up. And Molnar now in at quarterback, dancing around to the backfield, able to convert it to +2 or 3. 9 minutes to go in this first round matchup.
And Molnar, he's just been an automatic 4 or 5 yards every time he carries it. And if a coach had to give you their perfect drive, it's just probably consecutive 4-yard runs. And that's what Molnar's done so far. But Caden Evans, that interception really set up this team.
A 2nd and 7. Monarch takes the snap again. This time it is a handoff up the middle. Nick Saylor is able to pick up a few and move the chains. Now in Indian territory.
Saylor's a more powerful in between the tackles kind of runner, fights for the extra yards there, dives down, gets that first down. That now that you've got a new set of downs, just gives Michael Molnar a bit of a breather here as he goes in. And now Mikey Jones coming out running back. He's been spelling Saylors all game.
Trip to the left for Molnar. Mikey Jones, like you mentioned, next to him. Whom gets the ball. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Fairfield's defense steps up. Tackle made by Quentin Grem.
And we've been waiting to hear his name a little bit more. All named Quentin Grem dominated the Comets last time these two teams played, but it's been a little slow so far. Not a lot of splash plays from him, but there comes up with a huge stop for Mikey Jones.
Retweet it. Second and 10. Mason at the 45-yard line. Molnar fakes the handoff, running them up the middle.
And again, I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but no matter what the Fairfield defense does, Michael Molnar is an automatic 5 yards. And we've got an injured Indian on the field as the officials are going to take a timeout.
What's up, Common Country? I'm Ben Haller. And as the school year starts to come to a close, a lot of sports seasons are ending as well. And after years and years of hard work and dedication from a lot of graduating athletes, they're going to have to learn to navigate through giving up one of the biggest pieces of their identity. Jenna Skidmore sat down with multiple senior athletes to talk about what their sports have meant to them. This is the last season for our seniors. We don't want to end this broadcast on a sad note, so it's time for everyone's favorite game swap. Now, this month's edition, these two sports are very similar, both focusing on throwing and catching, but in different ways. Let's see how this month's athletes do swap in sports. Yeah, that was a district title game over Carroll. They won 4-3. Had a big lead early on, but Carroll made a little bit of a comeback, forced double overtime. But in the end, when it was golden goal, Kevin Wren came through clutch off the assist from Jacob Show to move him on to the regional semifinals.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2022 Mason High School ESPYs. Thanks, Mr. Stemple, for starting us off. I'm Ben Haller.
And I'm Amelia Guerin.
And we are both very fortunate to be alongside all of you on this incredible event highlighting all Mason High School varsity teams. This is the first time we're back in person with this event since 2019, and first time since 2017 we're right here in the Mason High School auditorium where it all began. And I remember sitting in the audience as a 6th grader, dreaming of one day holding up one of these Mason High School ESPY awards. And I'm proud to report to my 6th grade self that during the duration of the night, I'll be holding 10 different ESPY awards.
You know, my first ESPYs experience was pretty similar. I remember sitting out in the audience where you guys were looking at these big varsity athletes and just wishing I could be like them one day. And I'm very fortunate to be up on this stage tonight, also holding 10 awards. But unfortunately, since I couldn't keep my bones intact for a whole season, I will not be receiving any awards.
Unfortunate end of the season, but a terrific season from you and the whole women's soccer team, ending in the regional semifinals, so congrats.
Thank you. And you know, you've had a tremendous year as well, hitting 100 broadcasts. That's no small thing. Give it up for Ben.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, there's not a group of student athletes around that would be more fun to cover than these here at Mason High School, and are also very appreciative of all the watchers, supporters at home. And I always get the question, as a sports broadcaster, you got to have that one saying, that one catchphrase that's unique to you that you always use. But to anyone who's seen multiple of our broadcasts, I promise that sorry for technical difficulties, we're back here at Mason High School is not my preferred catchphrase.
It's rare to have a coach with over 25 years of experience, but in the winter sports season here at Mason, there are 3. Greg Richards, Rob Matula, and Mark Sullivan. And for these experienced coaches, it's not all about the wins and accolades, but for the love of teaching and mentoring these athletes.
We're all teaching together.
With the tremendous success throughout their careers, these 3 experienced coaches have used their love for the game and building relationships to fuel their fire and make an impact on student athletes every day. I'm Ben Haller, NBC Sports.
30 seconds to go. KK Bransford, tight defense from Resnick. She'll drive now, go up with it herself, no good. Gets her own rebound, taken away from her. 20 seconds on the clock, Mason will go. Maddie Parrish has two defenders, the freshman goes up with it, that's good! 15 seconds, Comets lead! 10 seconds to go, 43-41 Comets. KK Bransford on the drive, kicked out Francisco to lead, no good! Parrish battled for it, 3 seconds. Floater, no good! The Comets are headed to the state Final Four! They take down Mount Notre Dame 43-41.
Oh my God. Comets to the regional semis. She goes left and it's in! The Mason Comets defeat the Seton Saints and will head to the regional semis. They're the district champions.
Worked terrifically all game long. Strike three, swing and a miss, a no-hitter for Noah Samuel. Coming into this game, the most he's pitched, and the game was 3 1/3. He goes 7 today with 1 run and no hits. Coming off Tommy John surgery, a gutsy performance for the senior, the Georgia Tech commit. What a scene here. Mason takes the backyard rivalry 2-1.
And good job there by Hanley to fight off that breaking ball. Coming for his back ankle there. Not necessarily a pitch you want to put in play, but a pitch you want to foul off and keep the at-bat going, which is what he did there.
Hanley able to put himself in decent position here, 2-2 as he rips this one. That one's deep. Going all the way. It's fair and it's gone. Jake Hanley. A grand slam for the freshman. That puts the Comets at the run rule limit. 10-0 now. And what a moment for the Comets. What a moment for